Ruma, welcome. Yo! Welcome back. Yo! Welcome, welcome. Yo, what's up? Yo, watch the language in the chat, guys. Watch the language. 2. Yo, Batman. That's me. So it could be you too. Don't worry. Everyone here's Batman. Bro's really real. Bro, I've been trying to say. Mogged at 11 a.m. I mean, worse things can happen at 11 a.m. Superman, who said that? Only Batman allegations. Gotham needs you, bro. It needs all of us, honestly. Gotham needs us. Upper eyelid exposure? Is that a question or is that an accusation? Oh, whoa. Calm down, guys. Today, I'd love to do some yo, what's up? Obviously, say hi to all of you guys. I'm gonna be Nightwing, let's go. Excited to have all you guys here. We'll do some Q&A. Already got quite a bit of some questions coming in, so we'll get started with that. And we'll take a look at some of these. Okay, let's start here. Did you know Henry Cavill was secretly Batman? No, it's thoughts on psychedelics. Wow, that's like the most insane first question to answer. But I would say definitely an experience that I would not be against having in the future. I think it's kind of like a speed run through years and years of enlightenment training, just all at once, which you got to be ready for that kind of stuff. So maybe we'll all go to Turkey, we'll all get psychedelics, and I'll get surgery. Okay. Bro, can I fix deviated septum? Bro, I got a deviated septum too. Injury from football. It happens. It's one of those things that you can either just deal with it or you can go get surgery. I haven't gotten surgery on it. It's not that big of a deal. It doesn't really inhibit my everyday life, so I really wouldn't worry about it too much. But there's some times where it actually can just mess up your breathing, and one nostril can be able to breathe better than the other. In that case, just go get it fixed, especially if your insurance covers it. Okay, I got a surgery and it didn't work. That sucks. I think my brother had the same surgery actually. So I would definitely try to get your money back there. When did you start looks maxing? Guys, this might sound crazy. It wasn't even... It was like maybe 8 months ago. 8 months ago. So I saw some pretty incredible changes in a short period of time. Some of it was on accident, and then I just kind of stumbled into it. But some of it too was intentional. And as long as you guys are intentional and consistent, it's really incredible the amount of progress you can make in a very short period of time. Did you grow taller? That's a great question. If so, I haven't gotten like my measurements done. I would guess I got some growth there. I got growth in a lot of places here, like in my brow ridge, my cheekbones. Like I said before, guys, my hands got bigger. It's pretty gua sha work. Yes, I made a YouTube video. Go check it out. I just did a gua sha earlier. So, how to get hollow cheeks. Guys, I literally just made a YouTube video about this. But for those of you that missed it, hollow cheeks, you gotta be lean, you gotta be shredded. Okay, maybe not shredded, but you gotta be lean, you gotta have a low body fat percentage, right? You gotta have low inflammation. Guys, I'm tired. I've been at work all day, right? Saving Gotham all day and all night. So I got some inflammation, but still got leanish, hollowish cheeks just from being lean. So step 1, be lean. Step 2, low inflammation. Step 3, yes, doing a lymphatic drainage technique. Even if you just don't have a gua sha, you don't have the $15 to put towards your gua sha. If that's the case, guys, it's okay. check this. Got 2 whooshaws right here, okay? Here. It's really just that simple. Here. And then here. On each side. Guys, don't overcomplicate it. Let's see. Tag you in a video if you can respond. Bro, I got you, no worries. What can I do to make white teeth? Guys, I haven't even spoken about this yet. This is big, this is big. I completely stole this from someone else I saw who was doing Los Maxing. I think it was a female creator talking about how she got white teeth, and I used it. It changed my life forever. So here, it's like literally right behind you guys. It's like right over your, is it your left or right shoulder? I don't know. Let me grab it. Okay guys, not even a sponsor here, but check this out. Thumbnail? No. Oil pulling. Guys, this stuff right here is pretty legit. There's a couple different ways you can get it. This brand right here is what I've used. It's really accessible, it's really inexpensive. It's pretty interesting. You basically just use this combination in this case. It's got some coconut oil, a few other oils in there, spearmint, tea tree oil. Anyway, it's got a few different oils in here. And what you do is you literally just swish around in your mouth for 10 minutes. And then afterwards you brush your teeth. It's really great. I highly recommend it. Oh, you guys missed it, but I dropped it and I caught it again in midair. So that was pretty cool. Okay. I probably missed a lot here, but that's okay. What's the best way to increase bone density in the face? Just get larger hammers, right? It's like progressive overload. You start with the little baby hammer, and you get up to like sledgehammer size, and then you just bone smash. Okay, don't do that. So, the things that I've done to increase it is diet. I eat a lot of protein. Okay, guys, like a lot of protein. Collagen, okay? Protein, collagen, and then of course, maximizing your growth hormone. There's no secret when it comes to the sauna protocol that I did to see it. And then also just fasting, right? It's incredible how much of an increase in growth, especially if you do fasted and you're in ketosis, so you're eating a lot of fat, very low carb, very, very good gains there. Welcome everybody. Sword, bro. You guys have no idea what's going on right here. Sword reveal for the first time. Here we go. Boom. This was like my first big purchase as a kid. I loved Lord of the Rings, so I had to get the sword. This was like $100 and something, and so for me, it was a big deal. I was like, man, I saved up basically my whole life for this sword. So here it is. It's pretty sick. It's like 24 karat gold right here. It's like leather. It's pretty legit. So for you guys who like swords, this is just one. I might have a whole collection. Sword collection reveal at 1 million followers. You sit right there. Okay, if this falls over and just cuts me in half, that would not be good. Okay. Bro, I did UUDD, but it doesn't work. Guys, UUDD is kind of trash, I'm not going to lie. So, the problem with UUDD is the first U. The whole like raising your eyebrows up, you're just training your frontalis muscle and you're just gonna get a wrinkly forehead. So, please don't do that. Instead, you can just go UDD. What? So, UDD, what do you mean? You can just look up and then go down and then look down. Boom, UDD. There's no need for the first U, okay? There's no need, just UDD. Up, down, down. And then boom, you've got no upper eyelid exposure. You're set. If you want to take it to the next level, you could go up, down, down, and then you can do repetitions of it. What I've seen to actually be the best for like longer term results, other than the very temporary results of UUDD, is to look up and then actually just close my eyes and squeeze, and then look down or look straight ahead, and then open my eyes. It brings everything in and makes you look, I would say, your results a lot better and longer lasting as well. UDD temporary or will lead to long lasting results? Great question. So for me, it helped me get an idea of what I wanted to look like in the mirror. So I would do it, and then I would be able to get that feeling of what it was that I was looking at and the feeling of my actual face. So it really helps with expression control. As far as the long-term benefits, it does train some muscles in your eyes. I could probably just drop a eye exercise video, because there's all kinds of different exercises you can do. There's one exercise that I did that really helped me out, and I saw it everywhere. When I first got into the looks maxing space, everybody was doing this, or rather just posting like for like a split second. Don't you love it when people do that in reels? It's like split second, and you're like, gotta save the reel and then screenshot. Anyway, so it was that, and I did the exercise, and it actually worked. I was like, wow. So I just kept doing it. I still do it. I do a modified version because I hate spending too much time on things. So that's the benefit, guys, is I'm kind of not lazy, but I want to be efficient with my time. So I always find the easiest, quickest ways to do things. I get to share it with you. It's going to be so great. Thoughts on EMF, electromagnetic frequencies. Guys, I saw this one comment. It was talking about how can inanimate objects have electric frequencies? Like, how does that make sense? Everything has a frequency, okay? And there's just some that can disrupt your brain frequencies up here, okay? Some people have more frequencies than others. I'll be the first to admit that, okay? But you gotta make sure you're not putting too much interference technology. You just have the wireless earbuds in, the wireless headphones in all day. You got your phone up to your ear. Just do yourself a favor. Look up with your phone like this far away from your face. Okay, maybe not, but look up brain scans after holding your phone up to your head, and look at what it does to your brain. It's bizarre. So that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it at that. Welcome, everyone. Hello, buddy. What's up? Let's see. Let me scroll up. Masseter overtrain can cause TMJ. So it's not the training of the muscle that causes, oh gosh, my sword almost cut my foot off. Anyway, it's not the overtraining of the masseter muscle that causes TMJ. It's the fact that you're not using your masseter muscle, and instead you're just putting a lot of stress and tension on your tendons. It's like if you're trying to bicep curl 200 pounds, probably you're not going to be using a lot of biceps. You're just going to be using a lot of just tendons. You're just going to be snapping. You're going to get a bunch of tennis elbow, tendinitis, all kinds of stuff. Guys, you got to train your masseter muscles like you train any muscle, okay? What I like to do is actually just put my finger and just kind of tap here while I'm doing an exercise. And so that way I can feel it, get mind muscle connection. You guys are probably doing way too intense repetitions instead of just trying to get quality repetitions and getting a nice squeeze on the muscle. So slow it down, train it like you would train your biceps, okay? Train it like you would train any other muscle, and don't overcomplicate it. And don't try to just be like crazy chomping down on the most incredibly just dense things on the planet. You know, you don't need to be doing that. Even if you're doing a towel method, right? Just do it in a way that's gentle on your body and you're really just flexing the muscle, and you'll feel it get sore and you'll feel everything around it be okay. So guys, don't get Team J, be smart. Let's see where we're at here. Bro, never gonna talk about de-bloating. Guys, I guess de-bloating and inflammation can be different. When it comes to bloat, it really just comes down to your microgut biome. What your body specifically responds to, it's gonna be different than me. I can tell you guys, hey, don't eat this, because for me, it made me bloat. But if that isn't the case for you, it's not the same. There's a few different ways you can do and go about that. There, you can go get studies done, you can go get your microgut biome checked, you can go get your blood work done, and they can see what foods are gonna cause inflammation and bloating, right? But the easiest way is just to remove everything and slowly bring things back, okay? And then as you slowly bring things back, you're just gonna be keeping note and mental note of what is causing bloating and what doesn't. And then if it causes you inflammation, if it causes you bloating, then you just cut it out of your diet for good. You're gonna be okay if you stop eating whatever that could be. Maybe it's milk, maybe you're just lactose intolerant. Just don't drink milk. You're gonna live without milk, I promise you, okay? But yeah, it's gonna be the easiest way. Just cut back your diet to a few things. We got a 10-day, I guess you could call it a challenge. It's more of a cleanse, 10-day cleanse basically, right? Where you cut back your diet and you slowly add things back. And I've seen a lot of results from it. We have quite a few people seeing pretty good results from it as well. So I would try doing like a cleanse, or you could just do, maybe you guys are able to eat eggs and beef. Just go to eggs and beef and then just slowly add things back other than that. Hopefully that answered your question, man. Good diet without non-vegetarian. How to get a good diet without non-veg? This is too many negatives here. Without non-vegetarian foods. Without non-vegetarian foods. We'll get back to that one. Just reduce sodium, increase potassium. I mean, yeah, that's gonna help you hold less water. That's for sure. It's hard, but possible. You can take high amount of soybeans. Okay, he's answering my question, guys. Listen to this guy. I did not understand the. I did not understand the assignment clearly. Let's see. How can I get built like you? Skinny fat, guys. You want to focus on building muscle, and the building up of muscle is going to be very energy expensive for your body. It's gonna take your body a lot of energy to add lean muscle. Focus on muscle gain, and then your body is going to be at a higher BMR, basal metabolic rate. And so since it's gonna be at a higher basal metabolic rate, BMR, your body's gonna need more energy. And as long as you're keeping your energy level and what you're eating at a moderate amount, then your body's gonna need to get energy from somewhere. As long as your diet's right, your body can take it from body fat. Body fat is just stored energy for later, right? So let it do what it's supposed to do. Use that body fat and make it happen. If you consume it, thanks for recommendations, people, and Josh. See ya. Thanks for joining. Thoughts on Brian Johnson, guys? If you guys haven't seen Brian Johnson, you guys have, as soon as this live is over, look up Brian Johnson. This guy is wanting to live forever. He might live forever, who knows? He's like the biohacking god, okay? He's paving the way right now so that he's crawling so that we can run eventually. So I'm thinking about trying a lot of the protocols that he does, give you guys my honest opinion about them, based on his studies and what's going to be the most effective, and then see if it's universal or if it's exclusive to him, right? So I'm looking forward to doing some of that content, and then so that way I can live to 187 years old too. So I'm excited about that. Test maxing and debloating doesn't work together. You can debloat and you can maximize your testosterone, I promise you. Let's see, let's take a look. Brother, what's up? What's up, Anvar? Let's see. How are you all? Thanks for asking, man. I'm doing fantastic. I hope you're doing well as well. Hunter Eyes. Absolutely. I mean, that's kind of like the, let's say Hunter Eyes. You got Hunter Eyes here. You've got like jawline and hollow cheeks. Those are like the epitome of like the trifecta of looks maxing. Excuse me. Hunter Eyes, it really comes down to a few things. Your eyebrows, want to make sure they have a positive tilt. If they don't naturally, trim them so that way they do, okay? You can do some training here to get some more tilt with just your actual eyes just having a positive tilt as well. So you just want to think positive tilt, and then you want more hooded eyes as well. So decreasing the upper eyelid exposure. For me, my freaking just brow ridge just comes out so far that I don't really have to try to have a hooded eyebrow or a hooded eye look. So that's a benefit. But for those of you that don't have it, you can grow this in a few different ways. You can grow and have the illusion of it by just making sure you have the right eyebrows, right? Maybe you want to put some topical castor oil on it, right? Then bone density as well. So you can increase your growth hormone. You can bone smash. No, I'm just kidding. Don't bone smash. And then for me, even just some hard mewing and everything else that kind of brought my face forward, I felt differences here too. So just keep that in mind. Let's see. Yo, Josh, what's up? If you eat oats, you'll turn into an oaf. You heard it here first, guys. How can I get good hair? Guys, grow out your hair to a medium length. Step one, medium length hair. Step 2, you can style it however you want now. It's great. So you have to be patient to let it grow out, and you got to make sure it stays healthy throughout the process. So stop using a bunch of chemicals in your hair. Stop frying it in the shower by blasting the heat. Use cool, cold water. Use natural products in your hair. And then dry, pat dry. Don't go crazy. Pat dry with a cloth towel, okay? Also a vegetarian. We got you guys. All the vegetarian bros. We're creating a nutritional plan for you as well in the free community, so stay tuned. I think having a animal-free diet, and also instead of like beef tallow, having some alternatives there is valuable. So I'm going to make sure to get you guys that as soon as possible in the free community. You're good to do the fastest sprints method? Okay, yeah. Absolutely. I do have a girlfriend. Oh, there we go. I lost you guys. Girlfriend reveal at 17 million subscribers. I'm scared to do hard mewing. It might ruin the symmetry. No, it will not ruin the symmetry, man. Bro, your thoughts on bulk? personally, I am not ever going to bulk again in my life. So that probably tells you my thoughts on bulking without me even having to say anything. But if you are going to bulk so carefully, and just make sure you're eating a ton of protein. You're eating, I would say, probably a 1-to-1 ratio of carbs to fat, or rather carbs to protein. Making sure you're eating enough fats, and then just stay active throughout the day so that way you can keep your energy expenditure high as well. Obviously, the whole point of a bulk is to gain, right? So if you're just bones and skin and have no muscle, and we just found you just curled up in a little mess, and you're like, oh my gosh, we gotta refeed this person, then yes, that person needs to go in a bulk. But if you're over 15% body fat, then you don't need to be bulking. Let's see, what products do I use in my hair? As of right now, exclusively coconut oil. That's it, coconut oil. How to MYO. Guys, I've been getting so many questions about MYO, and I'm gonna give you guys a full in-depth guide. I'm gonna do it myself. A lot of it I've already been doing, but I've been self-educating myself, learning a little bit more about it, and expanding my own MYO. I think leaving it at MYO without explaining what it is gonna leave a little bit more, I guess, hype around it. So I'll explain it very soon, guys. No worries. Morning. Awesome. How to achieve forward growth. I've recently started thumb pulling. I know, guys. What happened? What happened to you, Josh? I thought you weren't one of those thumb pulling bros. Guys, I had to try it. I'll try everything once. So I wanted to do it so that way I could let you guys know if it's worth doing. As of right now, I'm still on the fence. So I'll get back to you guys on that. But I've been doing it. It feels like it's working. As far as the visual differences, I'm going to be just tracking that myself and seeing the changes. And I will let you guys know. I tend to see results pretty quickly whenever I do something, just because I obsess over it. So I'm going to do it so that way you guys don't have to. You guys don't have to do it. But if it does work, then you might have to do it. So just stay posted. I'm over 15% body fat, but I'm underweight. How do I gain muscle? So take your weight in pounds and then multiply it by 1.5. And that's how many grams of protein you get to eat. Oh my gosh. You get to eat so much protein. You're so lucky. So eat all that protein. Every time that you eat protein, eat an equal amount of carbs with it. You're eating 50 grams of protein. How many grams of carbs? 50. It's that easy. And then making sure you're eating enough fats along with it, so that way your hormones don't just go all over the place, right? So eat enough fats. Don't forget about the fats. Don't just eat the bro chicken and rice and broccoli diet. There's zero fat in that, and your hormones are going to suffer. So don't be afraid. Some beef, some avocado, some whole eggs, and go crazy, man. Egg yolk. Yeah, if you use egg yolk, just make sure you don't use the egg white because it will fry your hair and it will be very, very sad. You look good without any filter. Well, thanks. I don't think I've ever used a filter, believe it or not. We got you guys. Please say 5'8" at 14. Yeah, I mean, my brother is the ultimate height maxer, so I'll probably have to get him to help me out. He did a lot of things that I didn't growing up, and yeah, he definitely mogs me in height. So he was probably like 5'6" at 14, and now he's 6'3.5". So I'll share with you maybe a little guest on the back cave. Have him come in and share some of the things that he did to grow. Same parents, guys, same genetics. He's like, here, well, height reveal has not happened yet, but what do you think about thumb pulling and hard mewing is possible in sleeping on back? Necessity. Breathing through your nose, necessity. The habit of mewing, necessity. Hard mewing, it's an accessory. Okay, thumb pulling, it's an accessory. You can do those things. Hard mewing, I think, is here, and then like the next step would be thumb pulling. Just, you want to make sure you do it the right way and carefully. So that's why I'm doing it first, to make sure. Like, I don't want to tell you guys to do something and I haven't done it myself and not have seen results. So I want to make sure I do it, I see results first, and that it's safe. And then I'm going to show you guys exactly what I did to do it and the results that I got, and we'll go from there. What foods to get fat from? My favorites. Eggs. I love eggs so much. And avocado. Avocado, it's got some fiber in there too. So if you're a carnivore bro, it's okay. Step out of that little box you put yourself in and get a little bit of some fiber for your gut health, okay? Nasal symmetry, guys. That's something that personally I've struggled with just because of the deviated septum. So really just bringing out symmetry everywhere else. This is gonna eventually, right, I'll probably have to get a surgery as well just because of my deviated septum. But as of right now, I mean, it's straight enough. I'm not really too worried about it. But as far as getting nasal symmetry for most people, guys, there's muscles that control your nose. See? Sometimes it's just tight on one side, right? Or maybe it's just overdeveloped. Maybe you just have a bad habit of going up or down on one side. So whenever I talk about MYO, whenever I go over that, it will help you guys out. Doing some unilateral exercises, doing one side then the other, making sure you're training each side individually, equally. It's going to be really, really important, okay? And then when it comes to that, guys, if you do a facial massage or some gua sha, it'll help relax all these muscles and give you some more symmetry. Yo, got some people joining. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 5'7" at 17, you're cooked. No, I'm just kidding. You can still grow into early 20s, man. You got this. Just maximize your growth hormone, eat plenty of food, and sleep. Get plenty of rest. Gaining muscle, let me take notes. Okay, I got you. Hypertrophy training. Hypertrophy training. Train in a manner to build muscle. How do you do that? Okay. Rep range, 8 to 15 reps. The amount of sets per week, anywhere between 12 and 24 sets per week is what I would recommend per muscle group, okay? So that's your chest, that's your back, that's your arms, that's your legs, and then you can get more specific, biceps, triceps, shoulders, front delt, rear delt, okay? Chest, quads, hamstrings, glutes, calves. And then once you have that put together, you're just going to do your favorite exercises for each muscle group. Okay, whenever you do your favorite ones, here's the benefit. 1, you're actually going to do it. If you love doing it, you're going to do it. 2, people typically like the workouts that they feel the best. They're going to be getting the most amount of mind-muscle connection and making the most out of it. So, quick recap, 12 to 24 sets per muscle group, and do the ones that you enjoy the most when it comes to each muscle group and each exercise that you do that consists of that 12 to 24 sets per week. Use a slow and controlled tempo, get a nice squeeze, go to failure, and then once you hit failure, do partial reps at the most stretched range of motion. That's about as, if I had 1 minute to explain it, that's probably the best I could do. Okay. Thumb pulling 1 set, 30 seconds every hour. When it comes to the best technique, right? that is something that I'm experimenting with myself. So is it better to just do a 5-minute session at once, or is it better to do it, like you said, every hour for 30 seconds? I have my own theories, but I will keep them to myself until I have some more definite evidence, okay? Seen any growth results past 6 months. I have also not trained or anything. Can I still grow tall? Absolutely, man. Make sure you're eating a lot of really nutritious foods. Make sure that you're staying active, making sure that you're getting plenty of sleep and recovery. When you're sleeping, guys, that's whenever your body's recovering. It's muscle mass. That's whenever you're going to be able to grow taller. All those benefits happen whenever you're asleep. Sleep is so important. So prioritize sleep. Get your 8 hours of sleep, okay? And you'll be steps ahead of so many people that are sleep deprived, okay? So get your sleep. Only correct your posture, you might increase. Yeah, if you correct your posture and you do some dead hangs and everything like that, everyone can see a very minimal benefit. As far as actually just growing your actual bones bigger and your body's getting bigger, that's going to require growth hormone, and it's going to require a lot of other factors as well. Proper nutrition, proper sleep during that part and that phase that you are growing. So definitely prioritize it if you're a younger person. Are gym bros bonded? As a gym bro, or I guess you could say ex-gym bro, I used to work in the gym. Guys, I was in the gym every single day. Don't be the roided out guy with acne, back knee from shooting up tren, shooting up all these harmful chemicals, and taking decades off of your life. Don't do that. Just for a little bit more muscle mass that only bodybuilding judges care about. It's got no appeal. So if you want appeal, guys, if you want max appeal with your physique, it's going to be naturally. Don't take any shortcuts. Do it the right way. Okay? Let's see. We'll do a few more questions here. Absolutely, man. Always building up muscle is going to help you out. You sleep on your back, yes. I sleep like I'm in a coffin every single night. Okay? Yeah, it's most comfortable for me. I don't even use a pillow. I'm just like flat on my back. It's going to help you out in a lot of different ways. You don't want to be sleeping here or here. Could lead to some asymmetry. So I know for me, I slept on one side of my face for a while. I started to notice some asymmetry in the mirror. So that's whenever I decided enough is enough. It's time for me to sleep on my back. How old am I? Age reveal at 17,000 subscribers. I'm just kidding, guys. We got 13 people on the live. You guys are awesome. I'll let you guys know my age. I'm 25. 2'5". Okay? I saw most of my 2'5"? 5'2"? I don't know if it's gonna flip, but I'm 25 years old. I started 8 months ago. You guys can do the math. I saw most of my progress in looks maxing well after puberty. Okay? I did not have puberty to help me out. I had to do it by just being very consistent and methodical with the methods that I used, and I tried it all. I almost tried, at this point I think I've tried pretty much everything, and so thankfully for you guys, you don't have to try everything. I've already made all the mistakes, so that way you don't have to, okay? Let's see. Bro, why are you Batman? Wait, Bro, why are you Batman? That's a great question, man. I've never been asked that. Somebody's got to do it, man. Somebody's got to do it. Bro locked in. That's right. You guys got to lock in too. Hey, Joshua, respect for what you doing. Appreciate that. But the muscle building advice is a bit wrong. Are you kidding me right now? Okay. I'm interested to hear maybe where I'm wrong. But as someone who did work in a gym, personal trained for 3 years, competed at the amateur division of the IFBB Pro, maybe I'm wrong, who knows? I'm always down to learn. Did some stretching. Can you do some stretching? I would recommend 2 glasses of milk. I mean, it's quite a bit of milk, but as long as it's raw milk, go for it. As far as the stretches go, I mean, I would say if you had to pick at least one stretch, it would be just doing a dead hang, or you could do the inversion. Either way, I think decompressing your spine is super valuable, not only just for comfort, but also for maximizing your height as well. Can you recommend a good workout split? Absolutely. Bro, push-pull legs. It's the most studied, most optimal way to do it. Push-pull legs. PPL split. It's the way to go. I've done all the splits, and I still go back to PPL every single time. Perfect. If I eat breakfast, is it self-sabotage? It depends on your goals. So if you're a skinny bro trying to get big, yeah, stay out of that fasted window. Make that fasted window a little bit smaller so you can stay anabolic. But if you're like most of us who aren't shredded, then it's okay to skip a meal. You're gonna be okay. Let your body eat some of that body fat for breakfast instead of some Cheerios, okay? Can we do dead hang daily? Absolutely. Absolutely. Bro, does sleeping for long affect your height? It affects recovery, man. It affects a lot of things. That's whenever you're growing, is it during your time that you're sleeping, man. So, absolutely. Perfect. Can you saw Yo Chico? Say Yo Chico. Man, I need to listen to the audio and then Yo Chico. I can't do a good Yo Chico right now. I'll get back to you on that. I'm asking you, bro. I'm listening, bro. How to have check jaw. Are you Batman? Batman and I have never been seen in the same room. So take that as you will. How to get symmetrical face. So whenever I talk about MYO, spoiler alerts, guys, it's kind of facial exercises. But that's the very simple way of putting it. You want to do unilateral movements. What does unilateral mean? It means one side at a time, okay? But with your face. Unilateral movements with your face. Equal reps. Some people are like, oh man, my right jaw is twice the size of my left, so I better do twice the amount of exercise here on my left side. You're gonna jack up your face, okay? Please don't do that. Instead, do the same amount on each side. Let your body do what it does, and it's gonna slowly even itself out over time, okay? Thoughts on floor sleeping. Guys, the more that I sleep and the longer that I lay in bed like I'm in a coffin on my back sleeping without a pillow, I'm like, man, maybe I should just sleep on the floor. So, like I said, I wouldn't recommend anything that I haven't done already. I've slept on the floor before. It's not anything new. But as far as the benefits go, I would say it has a lot of benefits, and I'd be interested to do a challenge for myself, like sleeping on the floor for a week, and let you guys know the benefits. Maybe check my height before and after, see what happens. We are awesome. Let's see. Your face is like Giga Chad meme. Appreciate you, bro. I guess. How to stay consistent. Guys, this is how you stay consistent. It's not focusing on all your negative emotions about how much you hate yourself. Okay, I know, trust me, I've been there. But instead, just have a burning desire to accomplish what you want to accomplish. I've never seen anybody have a burning desire to accomplish something and not do it. So find something, develop a burning desire to accomplish it, and there's no way anything can stop you. And if you need motivation, shoot me a DM, I got you. How to get that wider jaw. I mean, I just do exercises for here, okay? Pretty simple. Training your masseter muscles. Whenever you're chewing, guys, actually have some intentionality, okay? Actually use your muscles, don't use your tendons. I use a jaw trainer as well. Actually took a break from it just because I got the benefits that I wanted to, but I didn't want to overdo it and ruin the appeal. So you gotta balance PSL and appeal, guys. I'll talk about that in a video very soon. They took bro's check, bro. The Joker took my check, and the blue check. I know, it's crazy. So we gotta get that back ASAP. Currently overweight with high body fat. Okay. 21 years old, perfect, bro. That's like literally where I started. 38%. I was 235, 240, probably 30% body fat. Got down to 4% body fat, bro. 4.8 was, or no, 4.6 was the lowest I got on a scan. So it's anything is possible, man. You just gotta believe it, and then you gotta achieve it. You gotta believe to achieve, guys. That sounds super corny, but it's true. I'll meet you soon. Hopefully that's not a threat. Cheers for knowledge. Bye. Let's see. Answer a few more questions here, guys, and then I have 6 eggs to eat before I go to bed. I'm very excited. Javion is the GOAT, bro. Tell me about it, man. Javion is the GOAT. I do like 3 sets on everything and do 3 to 4 exercise. You're so smart, bro. That's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Javion is the best transformation I've ever seen, probably. Man, he's got an incredible transformation, man. Super proud of him. He's just started too, yeah. Give me 8 months, yeah. Give him 8 months, guys. Give over the account to him. Let's see. What is thumb pulling and how do you do it? We'll leave it at this, okay? We'll leave it at this when it comes to thumb pulling. Here. I'm probably not going to do a full demonstration right now, but you literally just put your thumbs inside of your mouth. I know. It's crazy. You probably want to do this in a locked room where people don't have the ability to see you. It's kind of embarrassing, right? But you know what? I'm going to post myself doing it for the entire world to see, just for you guys. Okay, that's how much I love you. So, but yeah, you're here, and it's depending on where you're trying to grow is going to be how you position your thumbs and where you push and put the pressure. And so I'm going to create a video very, very soon about how to do that. So stay tuned, guys. But yeah, it's just make sure you don't actually just push against your teeth. The last thing I want you guys doing is just knocking your teeth out. So be careful. Actually push up on your palate, not your teeth. And then don't push back, okay? You want to be pushing forward, okay? And then I can go over some more, I guess, tips and tricks as I'm doing it. But I'm probably going to leave it at that. I might answer one more question. How much rest between sets? You want to do about a 1-to-1 to a 1-to-2 ratio. So it takes you 45 seconds to do a set. You could do a 1.5-minute break, right? 1-to-2 ratio. Let's see. Can high test change? Yes. Guys, hormones have such a big impact on your facial structure, and really just your entire structure of your body is determined by hormones, okay? So yes, absolutely 100% maximize your testosterone. If you're wanting to get more masculine features, you want to maximize your testosterone, guys. Highest cheekbones, You have some pretty high cheekbones, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You guys are awesome. It's late here. It's a little bit past midnight. Thank you, Fake Corey. I appreciate you. It's late. Gotham, like you said, it needs me. It needs all of you guys. Do you have a big forehead? I guess it depends on who you bro, please feature. Anyway, you guys are awesome. I appreciate every single one of you guys hopping in. Obviously, check out the free community, right? It's free. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. You have so much to gain. And it's free. A lot of great people there, okay? Someone's asking me right now, please create a free guide. Guys, free community. You guys can go in there, ask all the questions. You guys can get access to a lot of information as well. 100% gratis para ustedes, okay? So, I love you. You guys are awesome. We'll talk soon. Stay safe, stay handsome. I'll see you guys later.